Hi, I'm Terri Murphy, and welcome to Notes from Murph for the month of February. I am so excited. I just can't even tell you how excited I am to bring some phenomenal, interesting, powerful, influential people to your life so that you can learn from them and share what they've been able to do with their legacy and their energies. The first one, of course, is the fact that it's February. We all know that that's a Valentine's Day month. It's also a bunch of others. For fun, if you're looking for some great marketing ideas, go to holidayinsights.com. They have a different holiday silly and fun for every day in February, including Creative Romance Month. And you don't even have to do that because we've brought you Greg Godek. Greg is the author of 1001 Ways to Be Romantic. It's a national bestseller, has been forever. It literally has 1001 ways to be romantic, but more importantly, he talks about how to be creative, to let other people know in your life how much you love them or how much you care about them or how valuable or significant they are to your life. So it's not just limited to spicing up, gearing up, revamping, reigniting your relationships at home, but your relationships with your MVPs, your most valuable players, your clients, your customers, your family. You don't want to miss Greg. He's bringing us one tip every single month. I thought we'd keep carrying on the whole creative thing, and I wanted to share with you Christy Code Red. If you've not heard of Christy Code Red, maybe you've heard of the Code Red Revolution. Christy was dubbed one of the 3 most dangerous females on the planet by Ring Magazine. She was a professional boxer, but since has gone into the health and fitness industry. She tells people how to regain control of their bodies, their health, with all natural things. She does not subscribe to any crazy pills or diets or prepackaged food. She is really something. And when you know how humble and, I hate to say, almost sad, some of her barriers she had to overcome in her life, she is beautiful, fiercely beautiful, very different, very colorful, extremely passionate. You won't want to miss Christy Code Red. She has so much to share with us. A couple of other great things on the docket is Ruby Bright. She is the CEO of the Women's Foundation of Greater Memphis. Why that's important to you is because one woman was able to generate over $30 million for 600 programs over 20 years to help women and children. She talks about nonprofit in a way that is just amazing, that makes people want to help other people. And I think that you'll really benefit from hearing Miss Ruby talk to us. Karen Wise, the woman who is the guru of all things financial, who overcame death basically to figure out what her higher calling was. And women in general can use some financial help. She shows us how to do that. Miriam Valeri, if you have a breed of dog that has some challenges that are genetic, for her it's corgis and shepherds. She's written a book about that and her experience on how to take care of them. I will tell you that there's much to come, including Wendy Bjork. Here's a woman who had multiple sclerosis, and she talks about how you cope with that and deal with it every single day of your life. And you may have a friend that's suffering from MS. This would be a great resource for them. Well, let's move on to women in real estate. Oh, I love these 2 women. Oh, they're adorable. Tammy Slay, a power to be reckoned with in Frisco, Texas. She talks about how to maximize a huddle. Now, if you're not creating huddles with your team, you could be missing a huge element to profitability, productivity, and harmony. She has a way of just doing things that gets it done, and she's going to share that segment with us along with Brooke Sines. Now, Brooke is amazing. She's a young mom. She's got 2 offices. She's a full-time realtor, and she talks about how her Valentine promotion for cookies benefits the local community. I really want you to tune in for that one as well. We've got more to come with that. Walt Bukowski is going to join us for what's going on with MLSs as things migrate in the real estate industry. But in the men's room, I have, besides Greg, who is absolutely enchanting. Can I say that about somebody else's husband? He's enchanting. We have Jay Niblick. I have never been so impressed with the brain of a man who's also adorable. He's a good-looking man, but he's also brilliant, and he is the power behind Wise Hire. You know, one of the issues we have with hiring is that we often don't know the best way to do that. And for workman success, they were smart enough to hire him to create a vertical for hiring client care specialists, buyer agents, um, inside sales associates with job descriptions, metrics that include the DISC report so that you can hire smarter, better, easier. And I'm anxious to share his expertise. He's one of those people you could talk to forever. So join us here in February. There's much to come on Realty Times. We invite you to come to the Women's Wisdom Network on Facebook, the community there. We have the Women's Wisdom Network and the Women's Wisdom Network Community Facebook group. Please join us. We share so much there, and we're looking to have conversation with you. It's important for us to help each other in this time. The one thing we can do is share some love. We've got Greg to help us with that, and Ruby as well. Brooke's going to help us to show us what you can do for your community, sharing some love with your community. I think that Tammy's going to be able to bring a couple of tips to you to how to share the love with your team, because when one of us works together with all of us, collectively, we provide a much higher experience. I can't wait to share more with you coming up in 2021, but I really encourage you to join us in February for our Women's Wisdom Network, Realty Times, Women in Business, Women in Real Estate, and In the Men's Room with Murph, to make life better for you and everyone that you know, because we have got you covered. Women supporting women. Thanks for joining us.